For most of history, building a company worth $1 billion took thousands of people, floors of them, buildings full, payroll, hierarchy, meetings about meetings. That was simply the cost of scale. Then, very quietly, artificial intelligence began to change the math. This is a story about leverage, about how much one person can now do, and about the strange new shape a company takes when a single mind can direct the work of thousands. To see it, watch what the tools became. For years, the AI sat beside us. It answered. It suggested. It waited to be asked. That is ending. The newest systems do not wait. You hand them a goal, and they go to work. They write the code, then test it, then ship it. They research a market and draft the plan. They open the browser, fill the form, send the email, and move to the next task without being told. The assistant has quietly become an operator, and one operator never comes alone. Here is where it turns strange. A single person can now run not one of these operators, but hundreds, side by side, through the night. Each one tireless, each one cheap, each one getting better. Think about what that does to output. The work that once filled the department now fits inside a prompt. The team becomes a dashboard. The org chart becomes one person and a fleet of machines that never sleep. This is leverage no founder in history has ever held. And leverage cuts both ways. If one person can do the work of 100, then somewhere that work used to belong to 100 people. So the question stops being whether the machine can do the job and starts being what happens to the room that used to. It will not arrive as an announcement. It arrives as a slow thinning, a layer of coordination that simply stops being hired. The middle of the company, the part that moved information between people, is exactly the part the machine does best. The structure does not break, it just gets shorter. But none of this floats in the cloud, weightless. Every agent, every task, every tireless night of work has to run somewhere physical, on chips, on memory, on power. And the smaller the team becomes, the heavier the machine underneath it has to be. So follow the weight down to the metal. The thinking runs on NVIDIA, the engine inside almost every serious AI system built today. When one supplier cannot keep up, the overflow runs on AMD. The memory that lets an agent hold a long, complex task in mind without losing the thread comes from Micron. And nearly all of it is rented by the hour from Amazon, one person on top, an entire industry underneath. Step back far enough, and you can see the trade. The company is collapsing inward toward a single person. The infrastructure beneath it is expanding outward across whole continents. The lighter the company gets, the larger its shadow grows. So picture the next great company. It may have no campus, no floors of employees, no name on a tower. The next billion-dollar company may not look like a corporation at all. It may look like a single person, awake at 3 in the morning, amplified by something that never sleeps. Claw strike, decoding the AI revolution.